All right, so this will be part 2 of the cooler video, right? Okay, so we get pictures with the troopers, and all that goes down okay. We go to Target, and one of us has to stand with the cooler cart so it doesn't get stolen. So one of us has to go in and get the beer. So, this is hilarious. I'll shorten this a little bit as much as I can. So I think Jeff went and got some beer, and then I went inside to get some beer. You know, we kind of split it or whatever. So then this guy has a Target, shopping cart, and so I go in to get beer. I come out. Jeff's talking to this Target shopping cart guy. He's got some kind of orange jacket, like he works from the city, like a city worker, and then full of beer to the top. And he goes, "You want a beer? We're in front of Target, a major store. You're not allowed to drink. You're not allowed to do that." So Jeff's like, "Sure." And I'm like, "All right, I'll take one." And so start talking to the guy, and I go, the orange vest. I go, "You work somewhere or something?" He goes, yeah. He goes, "I work for one of the beer companies in the at Daytona." So I'm like, "Oh, cool." But weird that he would be pushing a Target, shopping cart full of beer. So it's like, okay. I'm like, "So one of the tents like lined up?" He goes, No. I'm one of the guys that goes up and down the aisles yelling, "Beer here, beer here." I was like, "Oh," like at a football game or something. So I'm like, "So why are you why are you across the street from the track and you're standing over here by Target?" He goes, "Because they gave me a wad of cash for change. They gave me the tray full of beer." He goes, "If you ever seen Daytona steps," he goes, "I walked all the way up, all the way down, and then said, 'Screw this,' went into the corner and started drinking his supply, started drinking his beer." So Jeff got to be really good friends with the guy, so the guy gave him like half the beer. So we're filling up, we got cooler carts, now we're really full, stacked with beer. And we drive the cart back, get back to the RV, and we get our tickets, we go on the stands. Okay, so, and this is a little bit what Ted was talking about, which, this will be the same story that I think Ted had a video, hopefully you saw. So I'm going to kind of repeat it again. All right, so we get up in the stands, right? We're up in the stands. So Jeff's getting blitzed, right? So here before we get in the stands, we're walking together, and there's a few of us, right? A few of my friends and whatnot. Jeff's kind of like lollygagging, like 6 feet behind us or whatever. Kind of look, "Hey man," and Jeff's, "Look at the Clydesdales. Oh, look at this, look at that." And I look back, he's still there. Look back, he's still there. Look back, now he's gone. He's notorious for just like, we're all walking together, and then Jeff just kind of like takes off. So, so he had his ticket, and Colleen's like, "Should we look for him?" And I went, "No." I go, and Colleen's my wife, and I go, "No, he's got his ticket, and he always finds his way, always." I go, "He'll be fine." So we sit down in the stands, and Jeff's empty seats next to me. And at Daytona 500, they have like music playing. I think it was Lady Antebellum, I think. And they do a big thing down there, and it costs extra. It costs like $130 or something to get down at the concert in the field, and you have to have a special VIP pass and all this stuff, So we're sitting in our seats in the stands, and watching the big jumbotrons, and then looking out at the field where the band is, and like, "Oh, okay, cool," And then and Ted wasn't with us. Ted was on the upper level, but saw the same thing we saw. So Colleen goes, "Oh my God, there's Jeff." And we look up on the Jumbotron screen. And if you can imagine a Jumbotron screen, and Jeff's head was like this. And he's all like, It was the biggest Canadian head I've ever seen. and and I'm like, how in the hell did he get down on the ground? He didn't have a ticket. He always managed to weave his way in there. Always. So he's down there, and he is, he's drinking a beer, and he's singing the songs, and I forget. He got with some Scottish guy or something. Then after it was over, he made his way back to the seat. He found his way. He goes, "Oh, that was fun." Like, how in the hell did you get down there? So, all right. Oof. So that was part 2. I'm sure I could elaborate a little bit more. Actually, he almost got, I know it sounds bad. These are great times, fun times. Okay. Next story coming up.